Hello everyone. Well, I just took my weekly shower. I feel like a princess. No, but let's start with this video. Okay. Let's start with this tweet. So this guy, Anthony, blah blah blah. He says, I usually do not do this, but I feel like this is appropriate to post since the person is claiming to be vegan, even though she's admitted to buy non-vegan ice cream for someone else. Defended what she did when I spoke with her privately, hoping that would make her less likely to be defensive. So I should not have to worry about that, even though I was respectful and blocked me rather than admit I was right. That she should not have bought the non-vegan ice cream for the child. To my vegan followers, I know at least of those who she is following should be able to send her a private message just in case this is not possible. That is not possible. One of my screenshots shows her Instagram account. I do not want her to be attacked. I just want her to see that she is wrong, which I hope enough vegans talking to her. Okay, the rest doesn't matter. So let's see, what exactly did she do? Pull up my driveway to find a little girl crying. She didn't have money for ice cream van like her friends did, so I gave her enough money to get herself a nice big ice cream with sauce, sprinkles, and a flake. She was so happy and soon had ice cream around her mouth. And then the guy tells her, "Hi, I'm just sending this to ask if the ice cream was vegan," which would be surprising because most of the ice cream aren't vegans. They sell dairy, blah blah blah, and it says it's killing non-human babies. And you got my point. It's just there's no point to read this entire essay. You can read it though if you want. She says, "I bought a kid an ice cream. It's not that deep," and she blocks him after she says she's vegan, blah blah blah. The mom's vegan, blah blah blah, because he says it's very deep because a vegan should care about those stuff. Okay, and then shows the Instagram. So I'm a very non-judgmental person. Sometimes I am, but I try not to. I try mainly not to be judgmental, and I think that it's very important to look both ways at both perspectives and see all the possible outcomes. It's never possible to do it all the time, but I try to. So I come from a place where a lot of people are religious and a lot of people are not religious, so obviously there's going to be a lot of controversy about it when people do certain stuff. So I can give even a better comparison to that. In my opinion, everyone has their own lifestyle, their own choices, what they do with their life, what they like, what they don't like, what they support, what they think that should not be a thing, but they do it for themselves, and that's totally okay, as long as you're not harming anybody, as long as you're not maliciously doing something. I think that's totally okay. And the problem arises when you try to dictate your own lifestyle on other people. You have no right to tell people what to do with their life. For example, religious people. I'll give you an example. You can't go to a person and tell them, "Oh, you need to start reading the Bible, study Bible every day. You need to," for example, in Israel, we're not allowed to eat bacon. Okay, not we, but religious people, according to the Bible, we're not allowed to eat bacon, or we're not allowed to eat meat and milk, because it violates laws of God, of the Bible, and a lot of stuff like that. There's also very very strict kosher laws. I don't really know how to say it in English, but basically it tells you what you can and cannot eat, what kind of animals are allowed to eat, and stuff like that. But religious people will stick through it no matter what. They're gonna like every single day they're gonna eat the same food that is allowed to them, and they never go away from it. But very rarely, so I'm gonna say almost never, no one tells other people what they need to do with their religious habits, what they need to eat, what they need to practice, or stuff like that, because it's none of their business. Everyone is raised in a different environment. Everyone is raised in a different way of life, and what they learn is what they know. And you are not allowed. Okay, not allowed is not a good word. It is not your business, not your place to tell other people how to live their life, and that's the problem I think this guy does. The girl which bought the little girl ice cream. She knows she's vegan. She knows that she doesn't know if the girl is vegan or not, so she's just gonna assume she's not vegan. But the girl knows she's vegan, so she's not gonna buy ice cream because she doesn't support buying ice cream because it's against her ideology. But she wants to make a little girl happy, right? So she's gonna buy a girl a cone of ice cream to make her happy. And I can give that as an example. For example, let's say she goes to a restaurant with her friends. Everyone is eating, blah blah blah. They buy meat, they buy steaks, they buy anything that is non-vegan. But she's not gonna tell them anything because she knows it's not her place to tell other people how to live their life. If she's not happy with the way they live, she can either explain to them that it's disturbing her and hoping that it will understand, or she can deal with it, or she can leave. But it's not her place to dictate other people how to live their life. And she's gonna order her own vegan meal. She's gonna eat it. She's gonna see all her friends eat happily, and she also gonna continue living in her vegan lifestyle because that's the way she thinks you should live. Obviously, this is my assumption, and I'm trying to give examples from the way that I experience life and experience people like that. But I want to explain to people, just because you have some sort of ideology, you have some sort of lifestyle, you can stick to it. You can tell, you can go out in public and say, oh, I support this, but you cannot go to individuals and start telling them how to live their life. You cannot tell them. It's like going to a person and starting looking at them and telling everything that's wrong with them, everything they need to change. It's none of your business. It's not your life. It's not something you need to worry about. And that's what I think that should happen. That's all I have to say about this tweet. If you want me to do like videos about tweets like this or political issues, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with Iran and Israel. I know it's kind of dividing my following because I have some Muslim viewers that may not support Israel, but I think it's an interesting conversation. And one of the things I care about the most is, okay, let me reword it, because let's say it's very easy to listen to someone you agree with, but it's even harder to listen and have a conversation with someone you don't agree with. And I think if we can do this respectfully, we can get to an understanding of the situation. Maybe nothing is gonna happen, obviously, but just to have a political debate, to have a conversation, I think it's very good. So yes, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.